Welcome, everybody out there to Divorce Stuff, episode 189, 11 from 200. Sometime in November, we got to play something. Anyway, so we've got Owning Your Shit.
Welcome to the Divorce Devil Podcast, a show tailor-made for those stepping out of the divorce recovery space. Follow your hosts, David and Rachel, as they dive into the all-too-familiar shitstorm of the more than interesting end-of-the-road divorce topics, stories, and discussions. While realizing it can be a trying stage, they have been where you are and understand the struggle. And yes, the struggle is real. They know that recovery can be such a clusterfuck. Check out the podcast if you feel like you're juggling chainsaws, then strap in and hold on for some honesty, authenticity, and hard-in-your-face, irrefutable truths. This innovative podcast is not for the faint-hearted, so if you can't handle the certain truths, just keep it moving. If you can, welcome to the show.
Owning your shit in your divorce recovery. Everything you do isn't good.
No. And that's okay.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's going to get better is part of it. I have just had this week where I'm like, I understand if you're my friend. It's okay. I'm too much for myself. Some days I'm just so like squirrely and like can't get my thoughts together, can't remember like simple words.
So how can you become unsquirrely?
I think you really have to
Work on it.
You. Like you have to be okay with all the parts of you, all the quirks. Like I didn't realize I went what I'm thinking. And then someone makes a crazy noise and I'm like, why are you doing that? And they're like, do you know that you do this? When you're like, can't get your thoughts together. And it's probably annoying.
Interesting.
And I a couple times have said this week, I understand if you don't want to be friends with me. I did it. I am a lot. I am a lot to deal with. I'm always looking for the next punchline.
So did they cancel you? Were you canceled? Was your culture canceled?
People say, I love that. I love that you're like that. And you really don't give a shit.
Nobody canceled you? God.
No.
All right. Okay.
I didn't miss you if you did.
Yeah.
Forgot about you. That object permanence is a real deal. It happens. I'm like, oh.
Well, it's interesting though, in your divorce recovery, when you're going through the shit, you want everybody to be your friend.
Yeah.
And everybody can be your friend.
And I think you go through the ebb and flow too. You're like, okay, I don't need to explain myself to you because you weren't valuable enough to consider my side. And now that you've heard the other side and you're like, that's good enough, fuck off. I don't care. Because if you really knew me and went through my life with me or a part of my life, did it really matter? Like whose side mattered? And from day one, I think I was a really good advocate going, I'm not telling you to pick sides. I'm not telling you that you can't be his friend. I'm not telling you that because you guys were friends longer that I still don't care about you. But obviously you didn't care enough about me. You know what I mean? Because I've lost a lot of people who I thought
we're friends.
A lot of the friendships we had, I rekindled by becoming friends with the wife in a degree, like from school or PTO or whatever, and going, hey, by the way, I met, Brian's wife. And Brian's wife and I are friendly. And now we're working in PTO together. And now we're doing this together. And our kids know each other. And you guys went to kindergarten together? Oh, but you haven't hung out the whole time.
But it's all these connections.
I forgot about you. But now that I'm rekindling it, it's your best buds. But then when the shit hit the fan, I was left high and dry because you knew them longer. That's fine. And I'm okay with it. You've been blocked. You've been deleted. You've been object permanence. You really have just become an object in my life. And yes, I had great times with you and great memories. And you come up once in a while when I remember that memory.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not calling you on your birthday.
So it's almost like letting go of friends.
Yeah. And I think it's okay if people aren't your friend. And that's hard.
You want everybody to like you. You want everybody to like you.
Especially, personality-wise, having a podcast. You're trying to help people who you don't know a lot of times. And either your podcast is going to be successful or it's not, or you're just going to talk to air, which is probably what we do half the time. And it's fine. But I know getting that out of my soul
We're happy.
has helped me.
Yep.
And even if I'm just talking to this camera or this microphone or just to you, because you're willing to listen, vice versa, how much have we healed? And a lot of times we don't know that we're still hanging on to something until a topic comes up going, I made a left turn thinking I was going to work instead of a right turn thinking I was going to the podcast because I was distracted talking to someone about a topic that's really irritating.
Distracted driving.
Absolutely. And it's how terrible is that? So then I'm going, all right, you know what? And in my head, she's coming through the radio. I'm all hands on. I'm paying attention. I didn't remember going.
Until you didn't make the turn. Yep.
And I'm like, why am I at the donut shop? I'm not going to work. I'm going to podcast. And I think in our lives, we are distracted a lot by the things that are going on. And the time that we want to give to our healing is distracted by, I got a phone call from my ex. My kid is upset. My kid's sick because he doesn't want to go to his dad's, or he doesn't want to leave me because he thinks I'm going to be sick, or vice versa. And, I just got this bill in the mail I didn't know about. And I just said, someone hit my car in the parking lot.
There's always something going on.
Always something. And the last person that you respond to is you. And I saw this, I don't know if it was a video on what platform or whatever, but this man was saying that when you are born, you are the most important person in your life, but we always put ourselves last. And so say when you're old enough to comprehend how to take care of something, you're given this human and says, take care of it. This is your responsibility. And I'm not talking kids. That human is you. And if you don't take care of that human,
you can't take care of your kids.
You can't take care of anything else. And imagine that that's the most valuable thing that you say you own. I own Rachel. The only one looking out for Rachel 100% of the time is Rachel.
Rachel.
And people can like to that, and people can take care of me if I'm not feeling well or whatever. But in order for me to ascend or get to the next part of my life, I have to do 100% for me.
Isn't part of the self-care act or self-preservation, part of that would be to get rid of the friends that don't really progress in your life? It's like taking up trash.
Yeah. I was having a conversation with my youngest and saying he's in a different sport that he hasn't played before, but he also is still involved with the sport he's played with forever. He has some really great friends, but they're from all over. They go to different schools. They have different schedules in life. Now, there's some that we make a point to see because I'm friends with the parents, and he's like, Mom, I haven't seen this one in a while. We need to see this one. And now that he's in this new group of students, I'm like, not all your friends from before will graduate with you. Not all your friends will go up to the next level that you need to be at, maturity-wise and, interest-wise. Like, just because your friends now will play this game doesn't mean next month that when you're too busy with sports that you're going to be able to play that game. One of those friends is going to get mad that you didn't level up. One of those friends is going to be mad that you didn't make time for them. One of those friends is going to be like, hey, why do you like girls or whatever? Yeah. And so I said to him, I said, each person that's put into your life, we've talked about this all the time, is put in for different reasons, a season, a reason, or a lifetime. And it's okay to evolve. It's okay to have other friends besides this group. And if those people are getting mad at you for opening your friend pool, they're either jealous or they miss you and don't know how to verbalize it. So what's the first teenage response? I'm mad at you.
Yep.
You're blocked. I undeleted you from Snapchat.
Well, not just teenage, but grown ass. Yeah.
Everything, like everybody is a toddler. Yep. And it's just the stage of a toddler. Because I went for attention because I didn't get my way. I made a left. And how dare I make a left and not a right? And how am I not smart enough to do that? And you know what? I'm sad right now, so I'm going to throw a tantrum. And I'm the adult, so I can. Right?
So what if you just people over 40 going through a divorce or divorce recovery? How can they bridge all those problems with friends and trying to get their shit together?
I mean, look, seriously, over 60. When you told me the second you turn 50, your no fucks button is already half pushed.
That's half the battle, man. The no fucks button. Yeah.
push.
Oh yeah.
So at 60, it's 3/4.
Mine is stuck right now.
And okay, so then it's stuck in on. The on button is stuck.
But it's silent, but it's always on.
So how do you make a conscious decision to say, you know what, no? Do you have a conversation with that person, or you just ghost them? Or do you say, you know what, at this point, our relationship is no good? Because we know your friend
We just fade to black.
has some family members that they can't go,
Yeah.
I'm done.
Fade to black. Oh, I saw that family member
Your friends?
Wednesday. Yeah, my family member, my friend's mom last 2 days ago. Wednesday night. Say, hey, how you doing? Checking on you. Okay, take care. Bye. Yeah. So it was in and out, and that's all you can do.
And do you think that takes you off the hook a little bit, or does it make you more?
It takes off the hook because once you figure out, like if you're okay, friends and family a little different. So between the two, family you kind of have to, you're kind of obligated, especially if it's my friend's mom. So he contacts her once a week, once every 2 weeks, make sure it's okay, but she shuts him down. And that's okay, but he has to accept that and keep it moving.
Well, and I think that goes back to the thing too, like, the reason I had this topic today is because I'm okay with being your villain.
Mm-hmm.
But
In front of
I know. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Closer
yeah.
to the big object.
the big object.
Yeah. Now, I'm okay with being the villain in your story, but in my story, I have done everything I can to
Hell yeah. I have helped you.
the villain, right? But in some stories, you need a villain because that villain
Yep.
helps that other person be okay with the way they are. And I'm not going to change them. We can't change our character. We can't change our personality.
Nope.
Especially once you're over 60,
Definitely.
70.
Or even closer to 64. Yeah.
And so why am I trying so hard to change someone who's not willing to change? Because that's just extra work, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
And I think this goes along with our ex. We know who our exes are, right? We
Mhm.
know who they are. We know them to their core. And the longer you've been married, the more you know, right?
They ain't changing.
And I think what happens is we automatically assume as soon as you sign the papers, you're not going to have to deal with that, right? So you have all the tools you need to fight that villain in your
Mhm.
story, right? And I hope that they become just a side note character, not just
Correct.
fighting Maleficent. I feel like you can make that story have a different ending for you and let them live their little storybook, right? Their little story, their fairy tale. And so I think what happens too is as soon as you go, okay, cool, I can try this character for a little bit, see how it goes. And I don't have to do anything because I'm already written in. I'm already that person. I'm already not your good guy. And so you have to learn how to be okay with it.
To me, it's kind of like a map. Okay, you got a map, and you visited cities, and there's some cities that you don't really like.
Yeah.
To visit again.
Mm-hmm.
But you visit that city, so you never visit that city again, and maybe you go to that city to get to another city. So friends are like cities, man. There's favorite cities.
You're just passing.
Yeah, just passing through. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going back to I meet for lunch, not available. Cool.
Yeah.
I made an effort. And in my head, that's like, look at me putting effort in. Because I sometimes forget that you exist. I have to say. And
but life is so fleeting, and the days go by so fast that even your good friends, sometimes you don't talk to them
here's
that often.
I think at this point in my life, there's not like a tally or anything like that.
Mhm.
But I know there's like 5 people, no matter what is happening. It could be a Thursday afternoon at 1:00, and I think about them and go, yo, think about you. Hey, love you. Hope you're okay. Let's get together soon. And that could be like 6 weeks from now, or a month from now, or 8 months from now. But the second that we talk on the phone, face to face, whatever, it's like we just left off. And those are the what's the no stress friends?
Mhm.
I don't know another term that's like catchy or whatever, but they are like, they're just there, and they're there, and you know that you can. And I hope that you don't have to depend on them a lot. I hope that you don't have to call them with a tragedy every second, because when you're going through divorce,
You're gonna wear them out.
everything is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to go, you know what? I'm not doing great today. I might need you to come cook me dinner. And even if you're not feeling okay, that's okay too, to call a friend and bring me dinner. But it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be like you say. It's okay to hate your ex. It's okay to go, you know what? I need a mental health day. Let me take the day off. We have a PD day. I'm like, it could have been an email. So let me just take off because my kiddo had off too. And so it's okay to say, you know what? I love this friend a lot, but she's a lot and I can't deal with a lot today. And if I'm that friend, go, you know what? I can't do your energy today. I'm not going to be.
It's not time for that friend today.
For being honest, that my squirreliness and your squirreliness together gets 2 squirrels run over by a car. It's okay. It is okay to not be okay. It's okay to say no. And that is a complete sentence. As our favorite co-host says, David, because I'm the no is a full sentence.
Yep. No is a freaking paragraph, man. It is. No. Yeah. And then if you put a comma bitch behind it, yeah.
The 3 dots.
Yeah. Dot, bitch.
If we use.
Yep. Bitch.
So.
Motherfucker.
Bitch.
Bitch lips motherfucker. BLE.
Like, yep, not appropriate in elementary school.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you named your kid Jolie, which so old.
Yep.
Yeah, you.
Yep.
You win.
Did you pick up any packages naked?
If you make a left and you're supposed to make a right, you just drive. Once you realize where you are,
keep it moving. Yeah.
Get yourself together. Say, hey, by the way, I'm going to be late because I made a left instead of a right. And it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to say, not respond. It's okay to not respond to that text that your ex just sent. It's okay to give them 24 hours. Like the baseball coach said, parents, teachers, students, friends, whatever. Use this rule. If you have a heated issue with somebody in your life, give it 24 hours. See if you feel in 24 hours.
Revisit it.
Then call me and see if it's the same. If you've talked to your child or you're upset that your child didn't get a lot of playing in a game or something, and not all the kids are going in and we're losing by a big score, and you saying, hey, why don't we put in our second stringers? And they're not doing that. You're pissed off and want to write an email like, why didn't my kid or those other kids get put in? And then you talk to your kid and he goes, it was still cool, everybody got to play today, and blah, 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 and this and that. And you're like, my problem is not his problem. And your problem is we're not going to, poke the bear. Poke the bear, friends.
Yeah, but sometimes poking the bear is fun, though. Sometimes you got to poke that bear.
24 hours to poke.
Yeah.
Make sure he's fed when you poke.
Yeah. Poke that bitch.
It's okay not being okay. It's okay if you're not fucking them too much. It's okay if my silly antics aren't the way you like to deal with things. And if I crack a joke at something sad, it's because I don't know what to say and I'm uncomfortable and I don't usually get uncomfortable. So
I did a podcast this morning with a guy, Matt O'Neill.
Hey, Matt.
And he said that you have to realize that life it keeps going, like it's not static, it's dynamic. So the friends come in and out of your life, what you're worried about today might not be there tomorrow. Yeah, so you have to really just look forward and live by hope. Tomorrow, hope I'll do better.
Giving a fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
reverse hope. I'm not giving a fuck.
Let's give a fuck. Like, okay, cool. I feel like I'm most at peace where I'm like, all right, cool. All right, what are we doing? All right, yeah. Yep. I know I have this to do at this time. So what am I doing to lead up to that? Am I going for a hike? Am I going to do this? Am I watching Discovery of Witches? Am I watching Dexter because I need some pointers? What's happening? I'm not sure. So
pointers on what? Getting rid of bodies?
Doing it so people don't know that you're doing it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. Well, Dexter is a murderous show.
Yeah. Exactly.
It ain't like a homemaker show.
We have to pick out a new dress and decide what color we're wearing.
There you go.
I need to know where the pig farms are. What's happening? Who's doing what? Who's on my side? Who's not on my side? Who's fighting the revolution? Right? Yeah.
Prince and the Revolution. Yes. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Yes. So what?
I don't know what the word is, but you know.
So we're going to have our people out there chill a little bit.
Just chill.
Um,
For
yeah,
a while.
yeah. Too long, yeah, you need to go get help. Yeah.
No matter what, it's gonna be there. And
Yeah.
maybe call
If you're not okay for a couple of days in a row, you need to reach out to somebody.
vitamin D.
Yeah.
And then some vitamin C.
Yeah.
Some orange juice.
Yeah.
Get your blood sugar up.
Yeah.
Let the dog out.
Right.
Go for a walk. Call a friend. Hey, you want to go for a walk? Go ahead. Go do something.
Make it simple.
Walk outside to the end of your driveway and back. You've done something.
With clothes on.
Yeah, don't get naked.
Yeah.
Because we don't want letters.
Yeah.
We don't want those.
Hey, if you walk to the mailbox naked, that's on you.
David,
I never told you to do that.
he wants his friend to get a letter. Let's send this a letter.
Cease and desist.
We need to know about all the packages.
All the packages, yes. Go get that package.
You're a package for you, a package for me.
Everybody gets a package. Look underneath your seats. There's a package.
Well, hell, I just signed up for that package.
Yeah. So once again, folks, we're talking about it's okay to be okay. It's okay not to be okay. And yeah, be okay. But yeah, so if you're gonna go through baby steps, you're gonna go through the ups and downs. You're gonna go through the rigmarole. Just expect that, man. Nothing's all good all the time.
I think too, we have to ask you for this opinion is for men these days, like now, because back in the day, you weren't allowed to talk about your emotions.
No, can't cry.
Do you think it's easier now to deal with sadness and anger? And
I think it's easier for men because it's more accepted.
Yeah.
Therapy is more accepted. Crying is more accepted.
What about like your generation?
My generation, not so much, but it's getting better.
Because they're getting senile, or
Damn. Wow. Yeah. So all the old guys my age going through divorce should be pretty happy at divorce because they're pretty senile. Yes.
men,
Yes.
old people, you should just all be high tight going, life is great. Let me.
I wonder if there's a divorce dementia.
You just forget you're
Just forget you're married, you're divorced, and bang, you're happy. I'm single. Boop. Yes, delete button.
It's like,
God, man, we have crazy thoughts here in this podcast.
freeze.
Divorce,
Inside of
dementia.
What?
Yeah, what? Who? What? Who are you?
This works great with them. Have you ever divorce dementia? You just like living your best life because you just don't want to go.
So if we're talking about divorce dementia, our theme song is going to be Talking Heads. You're not my beautiful wife. Who are you? How did I get here?
What?
So what?
Who's that sleeping in my bed?
Yeah. Three bears and talking heads.
3 dogs.
No, three bears. Who's in my bed?
God damn it.
Is there scat?
Porridge.
Who's got scat in my bed?
Is it like Amber Heard?
Whoa.
Shit in the
Hey. Anyway, folks, so we want you to, and we always do digress. That's what you listen to us for. We do digress every single time.
The people listen because of my monthly line.
I think they listen because I have to reel you in. Like, Muttley, stop! I have to reel you in every single time
Snore.
because you're swirling.
Damn it. It's
When
your intentions were right, because
yes,
might have brought you to the donut shop.
yeah.
And you
It's the lollipop, the donut shop.
someone gets what you
What you want.
say.
Lick it. Anyway, so we're gonna sign off here, and we're gonna make sure you guys are safe. Be safe. Have a good Labor Day weekend, those in America, and
I'm just gonna say do better.
do better, and don't stress, man.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna get better.
Whatever happens.
Yeah.
Again, don't drink and drive.
Yep.
Don't there's Ubers, there's all the things, just
Yep.
read a sad story about a hockey player and his brother that was killed in New Jersey. Just be responsible. Don't go too far out of your means. And if you're having a rough time, call a friend, tell them to come over. Take the keys, have a slumber party, do the things. Okay. I don't know why I said that. But just be okay with not being okay for this might be your first Labor Day weekend without your ex. It's okay. Always bring the potato salad, but she makes it, and now you don't have the potato salad. Go buy potato salad. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Get some of the Amish, man. That's pretty good. Like it's really, really sweet.
Mustardy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again,
Yep.
just because you always did something a certain way, maybe try a different thing. Go to a concert. Go with the friend that's going to Red Rocks. Do your thing. Or stay home. Stay home, read a book.
Read a book.
Stay home, Facebook.
Read It's Okay to Hate Your Ex. It's a great book.
That's a great.
Yeah, great book.
I mean, you should read. Everybody should read. Again, happy Labor Day. We love you. Thanks for listening.
All right. Take care.
Love you. Bye.